Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play a very exciting tower defense game. So I'm really excited to show it to you because it has a lot of buildings, and you know I love building, and it is very customizable. I don't think I've ever seen a tower defense game that'd be this customizable. So let's get into it. Now, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to the developers for giving me a key to this, and this game is right now in early access. So let's start a new game. So first, we can pick a game time. We can do survival mode, where we can pick where our headquarters is going to be. The headquarters are kind of determining where you can build, and the creeps will forever increase in number of strength, so essentially you can kind of play like to how far of a wave you can get. Or you can play scenario, where your headquarters will already be placed and you have a base allowing for different levels of challenge. So your starting base location will choose sort of how difficult it's going to be, and you can also have a sandbox, which I think is really interesting. I have never seen a sandbox in tower defense game, where you can sort of pick the time between waves, how much gold you get at the start, and you can sort of allow it to sort of make sure that you play it however you want it. And so we're going to be playing, I think I'll go with survival. That seems like a good mode. Then we have a spawn type. We can choose here between the enemies going from a random or essentially any direction, or have concentrating attack from one side. I feel like this is a bit easier, so we're going to go with the harder version, the random enemy, because you have to protect from everywhere. And difficulty, you can pick easy, regular, or hard. We're going to be playing with regular. This mode offers more of a challenge than easy mode. Enemies are more numerous and they get difficult faster and faster, and time between waves is lower than on easy mode. You get 45 seconds on regular. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so now we can pick what kind of map we want. The black part with a lot of different sort of like colored dots. The colored dots are the resources of different type, and the black area is where you can build. The white area is kind of like blocking. It's like, I guess, like mountains or something, so it's blocking the enemy. The enemy can move there and you can't build there, so you want to pick an area with some of those so you can maybe block it off with some additional walls. Like, for example, this one could be good. We could place a wall here and block the enemy quite nicely. Or this is also quite interesting. So, ooh, I like 10. Let's take 10. Alright, so we're going to start off by building headquarters. Now, you have this radius around headquarters, which determines where you can build. You want to start off with a place where you can get both wood and iron and also gold. So here we could either take this or this up top. I think we're going to take this up top so we have like all the gold in the world. Let's pick it like that. I'm going to pause because you can see this time already started for the next wave. And we have 100 food. We also started with 100 iron and 100 wood. Then we have 0 coal, 0 power, 0 steel, and 0 TNT. We currently have 100 food and we do not consume or create any food. And we have 8 population out of 8 which is available. And our warehouse limit is 100, which means even if we produce, we can't use more. We can have more than 100 in storage. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta get a source of money. So this is, we can build a gold mine which costs us 2 people. So we're going to place a gold here and here. You can place it in a cross shape around the resource, so we're going to have 2. Then I'm going to place a wood cutter. I'm going to also place 2, and an iron mine 2 as well, which has used up all my population. So let it build up all of it. Great. Now you can see here that we make 4 iron, 4 wood per second, and we make 12 gold. Next thing we gotta do is we gotta build houses so that we can get more population. So I'm gonna build a house here. I think I'm gonna go with 2. Oh, actually I cannot build another one because I don't have enough gold, so we'll just build 1. And you can see it's now built. And we're eating up 4 food per turn. So in order to stop that, we need to build a farm. So let's do it. Now around the farm you get a cross shape in the sort of farm fields. So you want to make sure that you, for example, don't place the farm here, because then it would take away from your gold position. So it's pretty important. You can see here it gives you a warning like we have low wood, etc. And the thing I'd like to do is I'd like to build a warehouse, because at this moment we're kind of blocked with 100 of everything. And that's not great, because a lot of things, like for example, farm or house costs 70 wood, so we don't really have much wood left, so we can, for example, build 2 houses at once. So if we had a warehouse, we get extra 100 to our storage. Now we can have 200. of everything, which is really, really cool. So let me build that. Now we have 38 seconds before the next wave. So we want to make sure that we start sort of building some defenses. So we'll build an archer tower. I'm gonna build one, I think, up here, and then maybe one down here. And I think that should be enough to protect us at the moment. We can add some more later if needed. Maybe one. So we can build one more because we have no population. And we cannot build another house because we don't have wood yet, but that's okay. Okay, we have enough wood, I think now. Yeah. Let's build a house, let's say there. Okay, so the screen turned red, which means we now get enemies. So we can zoom out to see where they come from here. And then we can watch our tower destroy them. They do not destroy the sort of resources, they only try to destroy your buildings. And these ones do ranged attacks. So you can watch them get hit very, very soon. Great. Alright, let me pause again so we can start building some more. So we have some more population. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta build farms. I'm going to build a farm like this. And actually I might build another one just so we have kind of like a backup of food. Like, I don't know, here. We have 2 population left. And then I think we're gonna place another, let's build a sentry gun. This is using iron and we can afford it, so why not? So let's build one over here on the left. So if we get hit from the left part, we can easily destroy it. Okay, so now we can see we make 14 food per turn, which is fantastic. So we can start getting some houses going and not worry about population. For that we need a lot of gold though. So in the meantime, let's just build another... We don't really need an iron mine right now. Let's just build another warehouse maybe. Yeah, let's build another warehouse. Make sure that we have more storage for everything. And then we'll start building more houses. Like now. Let's go. 2 houses. Yeah, 2 houses would be good. Okay, another wave, that's alright. We could add more archer towers if we needed to, but I don't think we need to just yet. Yeah, we just got these basic ones. We should be able to destroy them pretty easily. Ooh, they are, though, they're sneaky. Because they're coming from a different direction. So let's build another one of these there. Like so. Because they're kind of sneaking in from this side. I didn't expect that. Alright, that's okay. Now, we want to start sort of spreading out and build in more areas. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to try to build a supply depot as soon as we get enough gold. So let's get more gold. I want to place one here and here. Oh, there I guess. And this will allow us to get more gold faster, so we can build a supply depot and we can spread out. Another thing we could do is we could build a wall. Maybe here or from the top. Actually, that might be better from the top. Alright, so first things first, let's build a supply depot over here. So we can sort of spread out in this area. Like that. And this means that we can now continue building on this side. And all of the resources will be moved to our warehouse, which works. Now, another thing we gotta do is we gotta build more houses so that we can start building more of these weapons. I want more sentry guns because I really like them. Place another one over there and another one down here maybe. Okay, let's build an archer tower then. No, we can build an archer tower. Alright, now we handled that wave no problem. And now let's try to check if we could build some walls. We said up here, so let's see. Ooh, you can also only build walls in your area. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like anywhere, but we have to place it where you have a supply hub, so that's not the most effective. So let's just sell it back. Click on this little button here and sell it back for half the price. Now, at this point, what we could do is we could start upgrading our towers. So we currently have an archer tower. You can pick priorities on who you wanted to attack. So you can go to lowest hit points, highest hit points, closest to me, furthest from me, closest to HQ or furthest from HQ, or pick a type that you want to attack. And here it sort of gives you like the damage, range, HP, and description. Fires arrows that damage a single target. Moderate damage with moderate fire rates, may miss fast or strafing targets. You can upgrade it to increase the damage by 50%. Now in order to upgrade we need more gold. So first thing I think I'd like to do is build more houses actually, because we're really struggling on gold it seems. So we need more houses so we can get more people, and then we can place more gold. Yeah, so let's have a gold mine here, 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 and that's it. Each gold thing takes 2 people, so it's a bit more expensive. And now can we upgrade? So it also changes color, which I quite like. Now one upgraded archer tower does essentially the same damage. Actually, it's a little bit better range-wise and HP-wise compared to a basic sentry gun, but the damage is the same, so it's a pretty good thing to upgrade. Now, we're going to need some more people again, so first let's build a farm, like that. And then we're going to try to grab some more people. I want to make sure that we don't go negatively on food, because if you get your food to 0, all of your production gets halved, which is really bad. So I try to kind of make sure that we can essentially always keep like a positive net on food, even though it's a little bit of a waste because we have like a full resource of that. But still, let's add some more archer towers. Maybe one there, one there. Yeah, we can destroy them pretty nicely. And here we can see our archer tower is working again. Okay. Destroy them quite nicely. Now, what do we need next? We have a lot of iron, so another thing we could start working on is getting steel, which then allows us to build cannon. So in order to make a steel, you need to build a steel mill, which will turn iron and wood into steel. So let's get that. It costs us 200 gold, which we have, and 100 iron, which we also have. So let's build this factory kind of in here. And this will allow us to get cannons, for which we need 20 steel, 1 population, 400 gold. Also, I think we should keep working on getting more gold, because that seems to be the thing that we're kind of struggling on at the moment. Also thinking maybe one more house. Maybe one more farm as well. Get a farm here. Oh, it's actually going to be in the way for the coal, but we aren't doing coal just yet. Alright, so we have enough for a cannon. So let's build it. Let's build a cannon. Now, where do we want to expand next? We might want to build a supply depot first. So if I build a supply depot like towards the coal, maybe like that. Yeah, like that. And then we could have a cannon. No, we don't have enough for a cannon. Okay. And later we could build a cannon down here, like maybe like so. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. And maybe a sentry gun as well. Be really protected from down there. Got another sentry gun up here, I think, as well. Maybe even 2. We have a lot of iron, so we can afford it. Now the cannon does 10 per second, but it attacks in an area. That's cool. How are we doing here? I need an archer tower down here. Yeah, they're trying to sneak around, so we gotta make sure that we protect. Or we could start building a wall and kind of force them to move towards that, but I don't think it's that necessary. Just how about another supply depot here? Now we can cover this entire area. All right, let's do that. Actually, that's a pretty cool. We have a lot of money, so we can afford it. So now that we own all of this, we could build a wall like so, and kind of force them to move towards this. Okay, we've got. We need another supply depot, which is really expensive. Oh, and we're out of food! We're out of food! Okay, let's build a farm quickly. A farm where we're like there. And then we can build another farm, okay? So you can see now our production is halved. Okay, now we're getting food again though. That's good. So we have the wall here. So they have to kind of walk towards these all of our towers, which is very, very good. Now let's get another farm quickly over here. And yeah, it's because the wall costs population. I didn't realize that. And let's start upgrading some of these, because why not? And I've upgraded sentry guns. And then here as well. Upgraded cannon. Cool. Oh. Upgraded sentry gun. Let's see how they move around. And they're trying to hit our walls, but we can easily destroy them while they're standing on the walls. Which is really, really cool. I like that, but that is a really good setup. Now we have low wood and low steel, so we would ideally like more production on that. But for that we need people, for which we first need wood. And now we're full on food again, which is fine. We gotta wait for that wood. So we don't. Now we can build a house. So let's build it over there. And are we gonna be losing food again? No, we're fine. Okay, so let's get some more woodcutters here, and I think one is enough. Do we want two? Probably don't need to. No, let's not get two. Let's not get too crazy. Let's upgrade this again. I want to add a cannon here behind the wall. Seems to be quite helpful. And we could immediately upgrade it as well because we've got the steel for it, so why not? How are we doing on this side? Okay, so far. I think it's this side that needs help. Let's build another sentry gun. And they destroyed my wall. Which is not that big of a problem, but you know what? Let's just attack it. We shall stop at the wall. Well, protect the wall, I should say, anyways. So another thing we haven't tried is blasters. For this we need power. In order to get power you need to have 100 steel, and then you can use a power plant to get power. Or we could get explosives, which I guess you need for the blaster, I think. What about the cannon? Fires a cannonball which explodes on impact, does moderate damage to the enemy it hits and moderate damage to all enemies in its blast radius. And the ammo is 3 steel. So let's add another cannon down here. I wonder if I should have placed it a bit more to the right so it can hit up all of these guys, but it seems fine. Because this is where most of the enemies go. We don't seem to have that much protection in this side, but we're alright. And these guys are going at the wall again, as always. We have 4,000 gold. We have plenty of wood too. So let's start upgrading my archer towers. Just here. So we can use up some of the wood there. Wow, that was a really high upgrade cost. 1,000 damage though. That's pretty epic. Alright, so we gotta build some houses. Which also means we gotta build some farms. So let's build a farm over here. And another one... No, there's a bad positioning. Another farm down there. Low wood, that's fine. Another house there. And there. Can build another one because we've got no wood. That's okay. Woodcutter. I don't know if I want another woodcutter. We have 4 wood per second. That seems good enough. No, I want to make sure that I get a supply of steel. So maybe we could build another steel mill. That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. And then we need another iron production because we've been using up all of our iron. Destroying them easily. Again, they just keep destroying my wall here. Don't do it. Leave my wall alone. Alright, we're all good here. And now we can build a power plant. Let's do it. Nice. Uses coal to produce power. All of the energy-based towers require power. So this is the blasters. Alright, so we need coal for this. So let's build a coal mine right here. Really don't need much of coal, but just a little bit. We get -1 coal still, so we need 1 more. Off we go. We'd also build another house. We have enough food for it. So now where's my power plant? So we make power. And we need 20 power to build the blaster. But in the meantime, let's just add some more cannons. I think here. And probably up there. To make sure we've got stuff. And upgrade this. Upgrade that. And that. Not that. Now, can we build this? Yes, we can build a blaster. Let's build it. I think I'll build it here next to the wall. And then maybe here as well. Like so. Do we want a wall like here? I don't think it would be very useful. No, it's not. So let's read about the blaster. Fires a burst of energy that does moderate damage, has a high rate of fire and velocity, may miss fast or strafing targets. Ooh. It's fairly low damage compared to, for example, the Archer Tower, which does, I think 400 upgraded for the first level. And this does like just 200. But it seems pretty cool anyways. Alright, we've got 6,000 gold. We could get explosive though. Turns coal and wood into explosive. Let's just get a little bit more basic weapons because I feel like we've got a lot of enemies coming. Yeah. And we might need another warehouse too. I also want more farms. Let's build a farm up there. And a warehouse? Can I get a warehouse? I don't have iron for that. But we could get an iron mine up here. And what is it doing? The thing? The explosives? Where are my explosives? Turns coal and wood into explosive, which is needed for rocket, missile, and artillery ammo. So I guess if we upgrade something high enough, we can use different ammo? I don't really have an option for that here just yet, but maybe then. Maybe we could upgrade it then. Ooh, yeah, here we can see fire archer upgrade, crossbow upgrade, or ballista upgrade, and it changes the ammo. So for example, if you use ballista, it's going to be using up more wood. Interesting. Let's get some more woodcutters then. And I'm assuming if we can like upgrade this to get other things as well. Ooh, don't hit up my wall. You're destroying all my wall. Another one over there. Okay, let's pause it again. So let's do 100 steel for explosive. We're nowhere near that yet. Okay. Like with the sentry gun? Ooh, shotgun upgrade. Fires a spread of 10 pellets doing medium damage per pellet, but multiple pellets can hit the enemy or damage many enemies? Or a machine gun, which is a high fire rate, or sniper upgrade. Fires powerful bullets but has a low rate of fire. The sniper is the only iron consuming tower that never misses. Ooh, that seems like a cool thing to have. We could do that. Let's do that. And 120 iron for that though. We have a sniper thing. If you actually zoom in, you can see it has like a sniper symbol. That is very cool. Now let's get the explosives. I just want to see how it goes. Let's do it. Explosives. Okay, so we're starting to get some TNT. And we want to keep upgrading these things where we can. Okay, so far we're fine. More gold to upgrade. Okay. I have plenty of gold. Oh, I didn't have the iron. Okay, that's okay. Now, what do we need to upgrade in order to get those explosives? I don't know yet. I'll have to find out. I'm assuming it would be the cannon that you would upgrade to get explosive. Oh, this upgrade explosive cost 100 does very high damage to all enemies in blaster that explodes as long as it ends near an enemy. The only tower with a minimum range. So we need steel and explosive. 120 steels, and we've got explosives. So we're gonna wait for this. Oh, rocket upgrade too, though. Also explosives. Needs more steel. So rocket upgrade. Fires unguided rockets which do moderate damage to all enemies in its blast radius. High velocity and rate of fire like a super cannon. And I think we want the artillery upgrade actually. Can I get it now? How much? I need 150 steel, which is like half the steel here. And we don't have enough coal, so we definitely need more coal mines. Go. And we probably need another steel mill, which means we need more wood. So I'm going to need another house, and then I'm going to need another woodcutter. Like so. Alright, this is very cool. Let's upgrade this for the artillery, which is the first thing. Can we do it now? Yes. Oh, this is kind of epic. Look at this. It has like such a huge range. Range 600 minimum, 2000 maximum. That is an insane range. Like, can you guys even see? Let's put another cannon up here to protect my wood thingy. Because we kind of need that. And let's build like a one archer, just like a basic tower. I don't see any rockets yet. We really just need like more. No, they destroyed my, what was it, a warehouse? Or a house? I'm not sure what it was. Supply depot? Oh, it was a supply depot, okay. Okay. That's fine. We need a lot more walls. And we need to build more stuff. Let's build a couple more cannons, because I kind of like them the best now. Cannons here and here. And we could also upgrade this some more. Can we? No, we don't have enough iron yet. But we could upgrade our archer towers too. Let's get a couple more of those. We can, because we got no vehicle. Okay, another house. And then we get some more archer towers up here. And we'll upgrade. Okay, all good. This is really cool though, the sniper tower. No, did they destroy my super cool cannon thing? I think they might have. Ooh, the blue guy split into parts. That's kind of cool. Oh, I should have built more stuff down here. I didn't realize that. My apologies. We're handling this part pretty well, but like, yeah, we needed more. More over there. Less up there, more here. Alright, well. Alright, I think that's enough for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. We got to wave 16 already. And you can click on the right top to watch defending territory, and you can click on the right bottom to watch defend the keep. I'll see you there. Bye bye.